Hello everyone, welcome back, finally, to more of, Link's Awakening. So, we did the color dungeon last time, if I recall. Oh yeah, Game Boy games tend to be kinda obnoxious. Game Boy Advance games not so bad, but Game Boy games tend to be obnoxious. I just got finished recording Pokemon Dreams, which I don't know when that aired compared to this. So there's that. But I just got done with recording Pokemon Dreams. So I had to up the GBA a little bit. So there's that. So it has been a little while since the last time we did anything. And this guy here wants me, I believe he wants me to take him to the bay, if I recall. I'm sure he'll tell me in a minute, after, you know, there's been a period of time where, secret seashells. After it's been, you know, a little bit, like, I know what I'm trying to say, but my brain is not braining properly. View that guy. There we go. So let's see. We're at 14 seashells, from what I recall. Have not been collecting these in perfect order, but that's fine. So there's that. But yes, I do believe that we have to go to the bay with this ghost, with our ghost friend here. And the question is, how does I get there? It has been a while since I last played Link's Awakening. So once again, this was requested by my patron, Charmander. He wanted me to continue playing, and I am happy to oblige. So, unlike Zero Dime, who requested a different game than Shantae, which is fine, you know, if people decide to request a different game than the last thing they requested, that's perfectly fine, you know. Nothing wrong with that. I forget, do I have the flipper? Yes, I have the flippers now. Okay. So there is one thing that I know I can do right now, because I have the flippers. I think I'm near where the song by, or the house by the bay is. But I have to go up this way a little bit to get to something else, which is this. Let's try that again. Yeah, there we go. Collect a lot of these, something good is bound to happen. That gives us our 15th secret seashell. And there should be a way. Also, apologies for, you know, if there, again, I don't, like, I wasn't hearing it in the videos, but if you guys are hearing it, I do have the air conditioner running because it is very hot here. Like, miserably so. And so it is not exactly fun. Because, again, it's hot. This is where the remake is definitely a little bit better. Because you can have that, you know, you can have the boots open. Or you can have the boots on without issue. Try again from the start. Oh no. Try again from the start. Where is the start? Go this way. Go this way. Ah. Go this way. So you do have to follow the signs. I don't think we can get over there, actually. Come to think of it. I mean, I might be able to, like... The house, take me, the house at the bay. Yeah. Cause this requires the hook shot. So we can't do this puzzle yet. Go this way. Tried. There's a little bit of a glitch where if you jump at the right point as you're going over a hole, you can prevent yourself from falling in. But I was definitely not being able to do that. So, the house, take me to the house at the bay. Yeah. I do know that that's where you're wanting to go, friend. I'm aware. I don't remember how to get there. I'm working on trying to remember how the frick to get there. I really am. Trust me. Do I have to go? Maybe I have to go down here. That's Martha's Bay down there. There's a mansion. Maybe I have to go back to the town. How many instruments have you gotten so far? When you play the instruments in front of the egg, the windfish will awake and you will leave this island. Now you must hasten to yonder desert. The dark, monstrous inhabitants of the sand will show you the way. Woohoo! Okay, that's not... That did not help me at all. That's something completely different. What if I jump in the teleporter? Where does that take me? That should take me to Animal Village. But will Animal Village help? Is the question. See, I don't exactly remember a lot of where I'm trying to go right now. Hi, Marin. Because it's been so long since I played this version of the game. And while some things are not that different, some things are vastly different in the remake. I am very slow, for sure. Can I go... Because I have flippers, so can I, go this way? And get anywhere by going this way? I'm very lost right now. And this ghost going... every time I enter a new screen is not exactly helping with me finding anything. But I can get this secret seashell over here. Oh, I just used up my potion. Like a lot of these, something good is bound to happen. Woo! The house, take me to the house at the bay. Yes, friend. This is one reason I'm hoping that they'll remake the Oracle games, too. because they are honestly pretty decent games. They're just really bad on, hey, here, enter my house. Yay, I found it. Also, can I do a thing here? Before I read this current line here, I want to check something, because I have some interesting things here. Oh, that's the air conditioner. That high-pitched thing. That high-pitched noise was the air conditioner getting picked up by the voice mod. So apologies for that. I did turn it off for a moment. You might be able to notice. I'm just checking to see if I have a good, like, spooky voice. I mean, this isn't that bad, honestly. Nostalgia, unchanged. Enough cemetery. Take me, my grave. I don't know that really, like, worked the way I wanted. So, oh well. My grave, take me, my grave. Yeah, I didn't turn that back on, obviously. I don't believe we were here last with the thing here. Maybe we were. There is a secret seashell here. But I might have gotten it. I don't recall. Oh, I have to finish this quest. Okay, I didn't realize. I actually have to finish this quest in order to be able to do it. Back to the cemetery, if I can figure out how to get there, since I don't know how to get here to begin with. Oh boy. It's so much fun. Like, that's one nice thing about the fact that the other one is in 3D, is that it's not screens. And so, you know, you're not being forced to travel between screens constantly and dealing with that. You know, you're just always, you know, you have everything open to you at all times, kind of thing. It's actually really nice. The remake to this is definitely very nice. I do really like the remake to this. So, woo, spooky ghost coming through town. But yeah, I think honestly, all things considered, the remake to this is just much better. Like, I know that there's a lot of YouTubers out there that complained about this version of the remake because, like, oh, well, there was frame lag and whatever on that. I literally don't care. You know, it's not 60 FPS or whatever garbage things they're complaining about. That really honestly don't matter at all. Despite their complaint, you know, despite the fact that that was like usually their complaints, I'm like, but that doesn't, whatever. Thank you. A jaw. In my home. Look inside. Bye-bye. Whew. It has been some time since our past cross, lad. You must dive into the waters of Martha's Bay to enter the catfish's maw. The closer you get to the windfish, the more restless he sleeps. Carry onward. Woot! Now yeah, walk out, come back. That way we can trigger this cutscene. Oh, how I love pictures. Hey, Link, what are you doing here? I don't actually know what voice I gave him before. So I'm gonna do this. You wanna know about that ghost? I'll bet he's happy thanks to you. Are you ready for a picture? I'll call this, I was very afraid. Smile. Link's like, I'm not afraid. There's the ghost. Be afraid. Be very afraid. I do think I know probably a better way back. Now that I've gotten here yet again. Because I could just go right through the forest here. So. But yeah, now I can go get another seashell. Which is always nice. The secret seashells are pretty nice. I don't remember. Did I ever get this heart piece that's in here? Oh, well, that's... Never mind. Not that one. The other one. Because that's the one that requires the hook shot. But there's another one that's in here. There's another area that I don't think I ever got the heart piece for. Well, let's just go for now. I need to remember where Crazy Tracy is. Because I don't actually remember. And I'm going to need to get another potion from her. Considering that I have lost the previous potion. We have not bought the... I didn't think so since we had 800 rupees. But I wanted to double check. But we have not bought the bow and arrow yet, which is kind of crucial. So I need to get to that. But yeah, I would like to play the Oracle series again. I think I started playing the Oracle series on the channel at one point. I think it was Oracle of Ages. I think at this point I would start it over. There it is. Collect a lot of these, something good is bound to happen. Okay. There we go. So that should give us what? 17? Yeah, that gives us 17. We got the one at Martha's Bay. And the one that's there. So what didn't we get before this then? I wonder. I'm trying to see, because according to the guides that I have here, I should have like 19 or some such. But I don't. Let's see. Did I... You know, I was just there, and I didn't think to look at whether or not that chest was open. So let's go double check a couple of spots that I am uncertain of if I got already or not for seashells. I do want, like, I've never gotten... I think I mentioned this last time, but I've never gotten the L2 sword in this game. And I would like to. We got a piece of power! Need all the rupees I can get. That's another thing that the remake did, is they made rupees a little more plentiful and easier to get your hands on. And that's a welcome development, especially with how many things they added to get with rupees. So that was really appreciated. Yeah, there's not a lot in this game to get, so it's kind of okay. You know, the rupee amount, essentially. So I think I got these already. So obviously I got that one. There is... I'm gonna check. I think I got this one. Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, I may not have gotten the one in Tail Cave because that required bombs. And you never actually have bombs the first time you go into Tail Cave. So... let's head over there and check. It's one of those like, hey, come back later and get this thing. And if you just forget to do that, like, it's very easy to forget to do that. So, I like going backwards. I don't know how I do that sometimes. To make it, like, make it so that I walk backwards. It is a thing that you can do, like, reliably, I know. If you know how to, like, do it. Nope, I've not done this. Okay. So here's one of the ones that I don't have. Because if I had, I would have had this, you know, blown up. Ba-ding! Seashell! Something good is bound to happen. Whee! Whee! But yeah, there is a way that if you hit a button at, like, the exact right time, when you're, like, falling into a pit there, as long as you get that, like, woo, you know, the, like, skittering your feet thing. Oh wow, it would have actually been fast to go the other way. That's funny. But you get that, like, you know, feet skittering thing. If you, like, hit the button at the right time, you can... That's what I figured. Like, you can, like, immediately jump. And then that prevents you from, like, falling. But I don't know how to do it. There's also it's called a task speed run, a tool assisted, speed run, cause the inputs for doing that are very difficult, to do, like, reliably, but there's a tool-assisted speedrun that can utilize that glitch to, like, jump over one area of the game, where you're supposed to use the chicken to get across, like a giant gap, and utilizing that glitch, you're able to get over it without needing the chicken. The problem is that I don't, like, cause humans can do the, like, jump, but they can't, like, the reaction time is not, like, high enough in humans to be able to, like, get over that entire thing. If I'm remembering right. I could be completely wrong about that. That's what I've heard. that it's like there is like you can do that glitch, but without like a computer essentially doing it. There's no way to like do that glitch yourself, so I don't know where I am going. I am honestly completely lost right now. Honestly, the having to like go back and forth between screens makes it very, very easy to get lost. The GBA controls are not exactly beneficial either. They don't really help all that much. The Game Boy controls. And then the fact that I'm playing this on a totally legitimate Game Boy doesn't help either, because what I'm using to play this on my totally legitimate Game Boy does not work quite the way that it's intended. So, whee, walking backwards again. I mean, part of it also is that I'm like being a little on the careless side, and that also doesn't help either. So there's that. I think I'm here though, if I remember right. Because I think I have to go over there. I don't know how you're supposed to do that legitimately. But I think now that I've opened, the hole, I should be able to come over here. I should be able to go down here. Bloop. And go over here. And that brings me here. That was not where I intended to go. I see. Well, no, maybe. Aha! How about that? Hey, kid. You woke me up from a fine nap. Thanks a lot. But now, I'll get my revenge. Are you ready? Yes? Okay, I'll let you carry more bombs. Are you ready? Sure? You deserve it. Now look at all that junk you have to carry. Ha! Take care. See you again. Yay! More bombs. Now carry up to 60 bombs. Awesome. So yeah, there's no way to get here otherwise. You have to, jump that gap to get over here. I think you can use, like, bombs if you time it right. I've never been able to do that. So I've just always done it that way. So, there's that. How the frick do I get over there, though? Maybe I can use the flippers to get over here. Like by going down here, maybe? No. I know that I have to use the fish. Oh. It's right there. Hi! Whoops. This is not Oracle series. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. There we go. Catfish's maw. Alright. So this level is where we get the hook shot. Which will be nice to have. I do have to be careful because I do not have potion. But as we've already lost our... I'll admit I'm being a little careless. Just because, like, I knew from the beginning we weren't going to be able to get the like, perfect run. Yay! Got the compass. I can see what chest and nightmare are hidden. This compass has a new feature. A tone will tell you if a key is hidden in a room when you enter. I watched a, back when annotations were a thing on YouTube. And you could, like, just post commentary via, you know, the annotations. You didn't have to talk. I watched this one girl play through this game. See, like, I hate these things so much. They're so annoying. Like, you have to hit them from behind. And it's not considered behind unless you're actually, like, behind them. And it's very, very annoying. But I watched this one girl play. And she would drop an annotation right over the text box to the compass. Whenever she got the compass. And she would just rant about some random thing. She's like, alright, so while we're waiting, you know, like 2 minutes for this text box to go by, let me tell you about something. It was really funny, and I loved it. And now annotations don't exist on YouTube anymore because end cards, which I think is a really dumb thing because end cards can't do the things annotations could. Like, you used to use annotations to, like, link stuff, right? And that was the main reason that you used them. But a lot of times, you would use annotations to, like, you know, correct yourself or something. Like, yeah, I don't do a lot of video editing, right? Or any most of the time. And so, like, for me, like, if I say something wrong in a video, I have no way of, like, correcting it and noting, hey, you know, actually. But with annotations, you know, you used to be able to do that. I could be like, oh, hey, here, at this moment, I said this incorrect thing, you know. And I do understand that, like, oh, well, people usually edit their videos, Serene. You're the weird one out on YouTube. And yeah, I do understand that I am the weird one out, and that's probably why my channel in 12 years has not, like, progressed beyond, like, a certain point. But, you know, maybe if enough people do this kind of format, like, we can bring back the age-old, you know, method of, like, not everything has to be, like, amazing, perfect editing, yada yada. Like, I understand that that is the norm nowadays. God, I hate this guy. And you have to fight him 4 times. Arrgh, can't beat you. I'm out of here. But, like, wouldn't it be nice if the world wasn't like that? You know? I've got what was inside this box. Come and get it if you can, Master Skull. And, like, you're not gonna, like, things aren't gonna change unless somebody sits down and decides to be the voice that's like, no, you know? So, hey, who knows? Maybe I can be the voice that's like, look, maybe not everything needs to be ridiculous, you know? As I say on like Final Fantasy and World of Warcraft and stuff, like the devs of those games have to develop around preventing players from optimizing the heck out of, the fun out of the game. And maybe that's just what we need to do in life, Like, we're so concerned about everything being fast. Gotta do all this stuff. Maybe it's time that somebody just sits down and is like, hey, I'm not going to optimize the heck out of life, Yes, life is short, but what's the point of living if life is not fun? I'm not going to optimize the heck out of life. I don't mind slower YouTube videos. I don't mind slower life. Oh my god. And that's, like, this is the other thing about these things. They can turn around in, like, a split second. So, like, you're swinging your sword, and then by the time you can get behind them, they've already turned around. It's really annoying, But, like, yeah, I'm not gonna optimize the heck out of life, Like, what's the old saying? You only live once? I mean, if that's true, then we should all be enjoying and not, trying to go fast. Yeah, get him. Go fast. And so maybe, and I'm sure that me saying this is probably going to mean nothing in the grand scheme of things. But, the world's not going to change unless somebody sits down and tries to change it, right? This just seemed like a push block puzzle that I just... But it is not, apparently. Unless, like, this is. No? Nothing? No push block puzzle. I don't know how many keys I even have. Did I even pick up, like, I'd swear that I picked up, have I not picked up any keys yet in this? I know I picked up one key. But I don't see the keys on my menu anywhere, and so now I'm confused. Ah, right, this puzzle. What a weird object. There must be some way to tackle this obstacle. Yeah, it's called Pegasus Boots, which I have. Again, this was a game made back when people didn't know how to make games. And there weren't, like, rules of development, per se. So there's a lot of flaws in this game. And I'm fully, like, I'm not one of those people that's like, this game's a masterpiece, Because, like, look, every game has flaws. And until you're willing to accept that, like, you're never gonna be happy with a game, And I say that, and somebody's gonna immediately be like, well, Serene, I'm happy with this game. And yes, you might be happy with the game as it is. But go online and listen to listen to somebody say something negative about your game, the game that you like, and then tell me if you're happy, you know? This person didn't like the game that I like, and they said it had these flaws, but they're wrong. You know, you're never gonna be happy until you can accept that, hey, there are flaws, right? And it's in accepting that there's flaws that you're able to listen to somebody mention, like, hey, there are these flaws. And then you don't get upset because you're like, well, yeah, there are these flaws, you know? I could sit here and berate the crap out of Ocarina of Time and talk about just how flawed and miserable of a game Ocarina of Time is. And how many of you just got triggered by me saying that, you know? God, triggered. I hate that term. You triggered me. Like, I get it. You know, people have triggers, quote unquote, things that make them uncomfortable. You know, I get that. But it's like, oh no, you know, you said a thing that made me upset. I'm triggered now. Can't beat you, I'm out of here. You know? And it's not like that somebody said something that... It's not so much that they're, like, legitimately triggered. Like, you know, somebody with PTSD or something. They're just upset at something, you know? You said Ocarina of Time is a bad game. Now I'm gonna leave all these nasty comments because I'm triggered. It's like, no, you're not triggered. You're upset. You know? Like, save the term triggered for legitimate, like, PTSD and, you know, truly problematic things. But so many people use that in the stupidest way. They're like, oh, I'm triggered now because you said Ocarina of Time's a bad game, and now I'm upset and I'm all triggered. I'm not saying any of you are doing that, I should note. I mean, it's possible that some of you feel that way, and if you do, hey. I mean, I'm not gonna apologize that I think Ocarina of Time is a game that is not even worth being in my top 10 of Zelda games. But just because I dislike it doesn't mean, you know, you have to, right? You know, I'm not here to tell you that your opinion is bad. You know, I am here to tell you what my opinion is. But I'm not here to be like, oh, your opinion is bad and you should feel bad. And, you know. On the contrary, if you like Ocarina of Time, then by all means, more power to you. And it's not, and I should make this clear, it's not that I don't like Ocarina of Time. In fact, I would say it's the exact opposite. It's that I used to love and enjoy Ocarina of Time a lot. Like, I honestly thought that it was a really good game. Back in, you know, like, my childhood and such. That's what I thought. You're not technically supposed to go through that. This is it's a hookshot thing. The fact that I tried to jump that was kind of problematic. I'm trying to remember where number 3 was. There's absolutely no way to, like, check that either. Also, I'm fairly certain that they changed the hitbox on these guys in the Oracle series so that you can also hit them from the side. But I legitimately don't remember. I'm just trying to get through these freaking enemies. And they're freaking the pain that I feel for having to face them. So. Well, there's number one. Again, for like the 5th time. That's literally where I went last. I have no idea where number 3 is. I found it earlier, obviously. You know, you did see me find it. Oh, is it? Is it this door? Once you get the hook shot, these stupid enemies, the Helmosaurs, become much easier. Because you can hook shot their masks off. But until then, they are absolutely ridiculous to deal with. 3. Then we go over here. And then this is number 4. Okay, so number 4 is down this path. So I still don't know where number 3 is. I'll look for number 3. And then we will come back. At that point. This is assuming I can even get to, like, this is assuming I can even get out of this freaking room. There we go. But yeah. I hope you've enjoyed so far. If you did, feel free to subscribe. You can check the video description down below for a link to the playlist. That way you can get caught up on any episodes that you might have missed. I hate these things so much. This dungeon sucks in this version. Just gonna say it. Like, everything about these Helmosaurs suck in this version. Like, look at this. I literally can do nothing to this guy. There. He's freaking dead, finally. Nothing there. I can't go that way. I can't do that until I get the hook shot. Whoops. Until I get the hook shot, I can't go that way. I don't know where this freaking 3rd boss is. I really don't. I'm just gonna have to keep hunting until I find it. So, but yeah. If so this game was requested by my patron Charmander. If you enjoyed, and he never actually mentioned if, you know, he wanted to just go by Charmander or have his actual name said, so I'm just saying Charmander. Like, what? Why was I not hitting him there? Like, what the frick? Anyway, yeah, if you want to request a game for me to play, you can check the description down below, where there is a link to my Patreon, and it really does help out the channel. And with that, I will see you all next time. See you later. Oh, it's up here, isn't it? I bet you anything it's up here. I think it's actually right there, which I can't get to from here. Freaking... I hate everything about this dungeon. Or was it? Frick.